Good night, everyone. A lot of people, like 2 out of the 5 people that I know, have mentioned that I should become a comedian. And I'm not sure if they're insinuating that I'm way past therapy at this point, but I have a stable job and low self-respect. So what do I have to lose? Here we are. I've actually had 2 therapists break up with me. The first one, she charged the copay on our second session. And then 5 minutes into our session, she said, I can't help you. And then she ended the call, no refunds. To be fair, in our first session, she did say that I needed to end my toxic relationship. And I said no. And to me, that shows growth, because one of my goals was to advocate for myself, and kudos to me. The second therapist, it went well for a few months, and then I told her I was moving to Oklahoma. She looked at me and said, Oklahoma? As in the country? We can't help your kind. So here I am. And a few weeks ago, I was feeling, pretty hopeless and, a little depressed. But then an Asian man walked on my back, turned my whole life around, transformed, brand new woman, new me, new year, who dis? And I'm not trying to be discriminatory, but I think we can all agree that certain races do things better than others. For example, white people and cultural appropriation. Hear me out. Chipotle. 10 times better than whatever they got going on in Mexico. My honest opinion. I actually had a girl tell me that America proper, us, does poke bowls way better than whatever the natives got going on in Hawaii. And I don't think massages, I don't think the same thing applies to massages. When it comes to massages, I'm a firm believer in no frills, great thrills. What do I mean when I say this? Do you ever walk into a China Moon expecting and looking for anything more than the crusty image of chicken and broccoli with white rice up on the wall? No. Because the slogan is, save money, live better, China Moon. And that's what I expect from a massage. Bare bones, bare back. We'll get everything down to the crack. Nothing more, nothing less. We stand on that. Literally. And I used to get Groupon massages because I'm cheap. And the masseuse of a certain non-Asian descent would have a cute little room with a nice ambiance, essential oils, clean sheets. Weakest and wackest massage of all time. Like, a lot of them would just lose stamina 5 minutes into my deep tissue massage, but still want to charge me $200 for ambiance. Like, I did not come here for the ambiance, But I would never experience this with the Asians. Never that. Never. My first encounter with enlightenment was at one of the most frilliest establishments in the Tampa Bay area. Did you know that Tampa is known for their happy endings legally? Let me tell you how I got mine. So I pulled up into this half-abandoned strip mall. There was a pawn shop, a liquor store, and what I like to call the trifecta special, China Moon, Massage, and Kim Nails. I walked into the storefront of Massage, and the lady brings me to the back, which is still the front of the store, but divided off by this thin piece of curtain. And in this room, which is also their storage closet, there's a lamp with a light bulb, no lampshade, and a massage table with a thin piece of napkin to which I'm supposed to drape over some of myself. The lady says to me in her most politest and sweetest accent, and I'm paraphrasing here, she says, "Drop them drawers. It's about to get real. I'll be back in a few minutes." So I'm laying underneath the napkin, and she comes back. And her associate also comes with her. And they're starting up a conversation while she's doing my pre-massage, aka foreplay. And I'm getting real excited. She's doing miracles on my back, and we're only 5 minutes into this session. Like, I knew I was in for a good time, for a good ride, when her phone start ringing, right? And she's massaging me, phone going off. She's elbow deep down my spine, answers the call, and starts booking her next massage client with no respect for me, no regards to me on the table in her current session, because she knows her worth. She puts the phone down on my leg, of course, and it's still ringing. She then proceeds to mount me. Things are getting serious. This woman means business. Let me tell you. She did more for me in those 90 minutes than any man could ever do in 10 years. She removed trauma that I didn't even know I had. Daddy issues? Where? Like, you mean father problems? At the end, at the end of our session, I felt so light that she had to pull me down from the ceiling because I levitated. And that wasn't even the happy ending. This woman of Asian descent complimented me. She said, I'm blushing. She said, "I'm tall and beautiful and I got nice skin." Wow. Let me put this into perspective for you, right? Men's compliments. Other women of the same race compliments. Compliments from the LGBTQ plus and then some community. Compliments from other women from another race. Needless to say, I gave her 5 out of 5 stars on Google reviews. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Just all in all, cheaper and more effective than therapy. Good night.